Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now they run the draw play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid game, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
First and 10 now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The game makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. No huddle now for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2. I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. hand it off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They're going to run it. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. Jukes to get free. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Memphis. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down, look at the throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Mustangs moving quickly down the field here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. A handoff from the shotgun. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple of yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Henry. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Look at the protection there. Lots of time. Delivers over the middle now. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Henry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's caught. It's Henry. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown Tigers! Will take the lead in the second half. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape it, down he goes. That sack sets up a second down and long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The offense going with the hurry up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the handoff. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Memphis. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pena. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. We'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get him down after the completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And here comes a deep shot. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Refusing to be stopped in this play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo. Linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting him off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but forced down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Memphis. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a